What's up, YouTube? I just got a new marker in, and I'm just going to do a little unboxing, a little overview of the marker. So we got a machine vapor. Comes in a really nice plastic case, very durable. It's not too bulky, which is nice. You open it up. On up top here, 5-piece barrel kit, extra compartment, and this is where your vapor would be. Now the barrel backs, for mine, I have one of the older versions with the updates, but I have a 697, 693, a 689, and a 685 bore. The 697 and the 693 I will never use. I'm not sure many people that will use them. For the 689 and the 685, I will use both of them, so that's okay. You open up the little compartment here. Barrel stock didn't come with it, just put it in there. But you get a really small spare parts kit, 2 O-rings, 2 springs, 2 detents, and 3 very small O-rings. I mean, that's a very small parts kit. And a plastic baggie. These markers retail for $1,650. I mean, for what you spend on the marker, I expect something a lot nicer than plastic baggie and a couple O-rings and springs. I mean, I would expect a full parts kit for that kind of money. I know for me, I'm going right on to O-ring Monkey and getting a 5x rebuild kit because this just isn't going to cut it. You have an extra trigger. Again, plastic bags, not too thrilled about that. But I do like the fact that it comes with an extra trigger. It does come with a set of Allen keys, again, in a plastic bag. Really not fond of that. I don't have the Allen keys in here because I don't use them. I have 2 sets of my worker's Allen keys. I just keep in my bag at all times. I just use them. But other than that, the compartment's really cool. See, that fits right in there in the compartment. It's really neat. The barrels, there's little prongs here. You put them right over top. It slides into the hole. Very nice. And then you have the vapor. I really like the milling on the vapor. It's very sleek. It's not over the top, but they do have some grooves in it to make it look neat. I like that a lot. I think, like I said, it's a very sleek looking marker. I wish I had a splash edition. Like I said, I got this in a trade, so I didn't have much of a choice on the color. This is a dust green. It's not my favorite color, but the performance of the marker is really awesome, so I don't really mind the color. Plus my hopper has green accents, so it matches pretty well. The feed neck here is low rise feed neck, which I really like. However, the feed neck is integrated into the body, so if this bends or strips or anything like that, you're going to have to get probably have to get a new frame because, like I said, the feed neck gets built into the frame. So if that bends, then you're pretty screwed. So I'm not too thrilled that machine did that, but other than that, I love the fact that it's a low-rise clamping feed neck. The grips, solid rubber, wraparound grips, very comfortable in the hands, very big. Just a lot of space to move. And they're not gonna, hands aren't gonna slide because they're really nice. They're really nice grips. So I like them a lot. The trigger, I'm not really sure what kind of trigger this is. Kind of, it's just the other trigger that came with the marker. Can't tell you what it is, but it's pretty nice. I adjusted it to my preference, so it's a pretty short trigger pull. It's very easy to walk. It's probably the best trigger out of the 2 that you're going to use for semi-auto. So, I mean, I do like the trigger. There's only 2 adjustable points, one up top and one underneath here. So usually, I mean, it would be a 3-point adjustable trigger, or maybe even a 5-point, but this is only 2. So I was a little disappointed the fact that there's only 2 adjustable points within the trigger, but I mean, I set it to how I like it, and as of right now, I really like the trigger pull. You have the HPR reg right here, and it's macroless, as you can see. It also sits pretty far away. It sits pretty far away from the grip frame, which is nice because I'll be able to hold this while I'm shooting, or I usually loop my finger in it, but I still have plenty of space to walk the trigger. And the trigger guard is very big, which is nice because, I mean, I can fit literally pretty much my whole hand through this. And, I mean, it's just a lot of space. So, that's pretty nice about the gun. The eye covers are magnetic. And it just slides off the eyes. A little nervous to see if they're going to pop off or not, but I highly doubt they will. Just goes right back in and clicks. And there you go. So your eye cover's back on. And the bolt. Bolt is toolless. Just pop that up. And it slides and just pulls right out. Like I said, I don't have the updates yet. I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. This is one of the older cans, and one of the older bolts. It's not a flat face bolt. So the V3 updates, you get a red can and a flat face bolt. I also ordered a Pooty Bolt, so I'm waiting for that to come in the mail as well. And then I'll get that in my gun. Put it back in. You just push it in, slide the little lever up, and throw it down, and there you go. Bolts back in. The board that comes with the Vapor is the same board that you can find in the Dangerous Power Fusion FX or the Revy. The board is a little complicated, to be honest with you. I don't have the manual for it. I know it's online, but I haven't had the chance to look at it, and I'm just trying to play around with it. But the board's pretty challenging. It's going to take some time to get used to. It's going to take some time to set up. I did have it tested by machine before it was sent, before I got it, and or I'm sorry, the guy I got it from actually had it tested by machine before it was sent to me. So I'm not really going to mess with the settings if they already set it to what it is. I'm just going to leave it as is, and hopefully it's just going to shoot really smooth. As you can see, the board, hopefully that focuses in. It's on semi 15, and then you just hit the little yellow button and it'll turn the eyes off. Question mark. Hit a solenoid click. So the board's pretty advanced, but like I said, it's just going to take some time to get used to. And the last part of the gun is the ASA. I think the ASA is pretty neat. It's just a little lever, and you turn to the middle and it gasses up. You can do it from each side. It has a tiny little rail, so it sits a little lower, which is nice. You have to operate this gun on low pressure, anything between 400 and 500 psi. Don't use an SLP regulator. From Ninja, it's super low pressure. I have one of them, and it won't function with this gun. I also have a high pressure tank, and it still won't function with this gun. You need a low pressure tank, and I recommend anything between 400 and 500 psi. Usually in Ninja Pro, you can take the shims out, and you can set the operating pressure to about 450, and the gun should run fine off of that. But other than that, I just can't wait to take this gun out. Like I said, I got it in a trade, and I'm just really, really excited to take it to the field and start playing. My school actually just got a paintball team. They just started up, and I'm going to try out and take this to the field, and hopefully this thing shoots bullets, shoots straight as an arrow, smooth. You heard some complaints from the earlier models that they're blenders and whatnot, but I'm hoping with the Pooty Bolt and the V3 updates that this gun's just going to be on fire. But other than that, there it is. Machine Vapor. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them. See ya.